To compensate. Retreat.
What? It's not strong enough to override that.
Not bad. Up we go. There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Yes. I have to override this again.
Aloy, the core. My focus is showing
Looks
holograms
like
on it.
Festus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. All the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Back. I can override
Got
them.
what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Yes. Cool. Okay, let's just grab all this and explore. I got new quest, new interlude. Level 19.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't think so.
No, it's
At
just
least
some random
not directly.
AI's voice. Okay, let's go inside to the room now. Before that, I think I want to craft first. Okay. Exploring cauldron with 2 people is really fun. At least I'm not feeling lonely.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Okay, let's open this door.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Bunker door. Okay, let's open this door.
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Now I have to climb the elevator shaft. Ooh, this is quite a drop. I have to go up, I think. Wait, let me drop to the ledge again. No. Okay.
Are you doing okay, Zoe?
Okay, he's worrying for her.
Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Okay, I have to go really high up there.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
Yep. So this is the only way to.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Might be able to pull that open.
Okay, let's use this. I never used this tool for a long time. This as well. Oh. Okay.
Dead end.
Let's go explore here first to see if there's any. Okay, nothing. Okay.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Green shine inside this place.
Looks like another part of the facility.
Should I go down and explore?
Door is locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Aloy's right. Okay. Up there. Ooh. Out here.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Wow. Let's see where's this place. Oh. Wow, there are so many things for me to explore. Look at this map. This map here is so huge. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long that I can get to finish this game.
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the Proving Lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Okay, which way? I think I have to get inside. Oh, it's outside. Okay. Finally. This cauldron place is so special that I have to go outside and get back inside to the cauldron.
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Okay, maybe I'll use my glide. Okay, hold on. Let me grab medicine. This is important. Down here? Nope. Oh yeah.
Oh, another shaft.
Huh.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Okay, I have to grab this first.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Let's go around to see if there's anything. Okay, nope. Down.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Inside.
No!
Oh. I thought we will see
Minerva?
something.
I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
Why?
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it?
She's being
Anything?
brainwashed.
You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right.
Yes.
She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Aloy, cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Go do it,
Do you
Aloy.
wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
And Is this Minerva? Oh,
Gaia.
it's Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Oh. She is seeing her past.
So it is Aloy,
Yeah,
not Elizabeth.
no.
We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Oh, she knows.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like
You.
you.
They are seeing Gaia for the first time.
So no fake this time?
No,
No.
this time it's real.
This time she's real. Well, so this is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
This is so freaking cool.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Okay, can I talk to Gaia
I
again?
suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
Okay, let's go and explore. He.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Okay. Now let's go. Wow. What's inside here?
Looks like an office.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, Aloy
The
knows
facility
about
was designed
office.
with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Wow, I can't believe Aloy knows what is called office. Yeah.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Yes. Hold on. Let me go and explore. I remember there's a place for me to explore. Yeah, let me go and try. Oh, yeah.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
I see. Okay, let's go and explore here.
Guess I'll wait here.
Yeah, you wait there while there's something for me to explore here. Oh, I still can't go down. Enter code. What is the code? Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 code. That's too bad.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
Yes. Okay, let's just go
I've been
back
down
up.
here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Yeah.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
Okay. Let's explore there.
So this
Back
was supposed to
here
be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Okay, let's use this. Horn. I need 3 of them. Craft this override to unlock the ability to override this machine in the mouse. What? I have to craft in order to override? Wow, this is really different from the prequel, guys. Because from the prequel, I don't have to craft anything in order to in order to override a machine. Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility.
Okay, let me go and create this job first. Yes.
Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Oh, wait. Not doing this now. Yes, I am doing this now. Explore the base, optional.
That door leads to the west exit. But before you leave, we have much to discuss.
Right. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
Nothing to see here. And where is the base?
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Yeah. Oh, I see pillows. That must be the clock. Oh, the blanket is still here. This must be the shower. Okay, toilet, bathrooms.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
While seeing this thing. Okay, I think I can head back to the control room. We have done all this exploration, I think. Yep. Okay, let's go. As she said, we have
Okay.
more to discuss.
Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. I think Wal is not coming. Yeah, he wants to stay with Zoe. Okay, I'm sure we will have so many questions from
Hello,
Aloy.
Hi.
She
So
looks so
Ready?
like
Yes.
awkward.
Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yes,
Yeah.
even
But two
Gaia
big
knows
ones
us so
first.
well. The strangers, I want to ask about those strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had
Indeed.
machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
From where?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Wow. Another planet?
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
No wonder their technology is so good. Okay, subordinate functions.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis,
I see
and
Malaysia.
Earth, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Okay, more questions. I want to know about the Zenith. Yes, this. Okay. Hey, back. Yes, this. Yes.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power, until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Okay. Yes, yeah, technology.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
Okay. How did the
You said Sirius is...
I wanna
really
know this.
far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Okay.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, the clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
Okay.
The extinction
yes.
signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
Okay, how did you track the
How
signal?
did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
Exactly.
The key came with data on your focus,
Oh.
from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Okay, back. Question about subordinate functions. Functions you
The
detected.
3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather.
Ooh.
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Okay. Next topic. About Hephaestus.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important.
Oh,
Only by
really?
recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Okay. Why wait to subdue Hephaestus?
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Alright. How do we trap
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Could Hephaestus help defeat the Zenus?
So, once Hephaestus has been covered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Thankfully. Okay, the missing subordinate functions.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Alright, back. The biosphere.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
Then you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Okay. How long do we have?
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Okay, let's get
I guess
started.
I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
Las Vegas, we are
A
going
ruin in the
there.
middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Maybe Ether. Yes.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
She's
Is
holding
something
that.
wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Val?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
It's like talking to the mobile phone. I got a new trophy. Establish the base. Wow. Aloy is... I don't know why I feel so stressful for Aloy, because she has all these things to be done, all these problems to be solved. Oh my gosh.
Gaia? What is this?
Yeah.
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
So this Cyclops is a network.
Let's see. Okay.
Work of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Connect survey. I have that. I have no idea what to do.
Error. Drone offline. Error.
Okay, we can't seem to connect this thing. I think we have to do this quest. This, yeah, this one. Okay, let's go and exit the base through the west door.
I need to bring ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Yeah, I think I wanna go back to the east first, instead of heading to the west, because I really need to restock my items.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
Oh, what happened? What
After
is
you,
better
Aloy.
this way? Oh, alright. What a beautiful scenery, beautiful place.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Oh,
Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of GAIA's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Thanks.
Guess I'll have to do some exploring to find the parts I need.
Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at my quest now. Broken Sky, the Sea of Sands. Okay, this is level 22 and level 24. I wanna go to Las Vegas, but I need to reach level 22. Okay, maybe I'll just go for this Tenakth territory. I hate those Tenakth tribes. They are so annoying, riding those machines and attack people. Okay. I really wanna go back to the Plainsong, but I think there's nothing else for me to... Yeah. Okay, it's alright because I can always come back to Plainsong using the campfire.
The snow brought the chill.
Yeah. Okay, so the base. Unknown campfire, there's a campfire here. I wanna go back to this site and like activate this unknown campfire so that there is a shortcut. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Oh, she's here. Playing with her focus. Okay, I wanna talk to her again. She said my friend.
Aloy. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have GAIA, and learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I don't think so.
But I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Okay. More topics to talk to her.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. GAIA was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
Okay, this
Did GAIA tell you anything about Venus?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
The Utaru, your
So,
neighbors.
How does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tanakh saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tanakh with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tanakh would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
Yes, we have met them. You and the
I mean to
chorus.
ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the sun ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
Okay. Casualties from the
Couldn't have been
raids.
easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
Okay.
You
Fighting the
said you set out
Karja.
to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tanakh took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Alright.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tanakh defeated the Karja?
Tanakh marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Yeah. Okay, back. Companions.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Okay.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Okay,
I
farewell.
need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right. I think. Okay, that's unknown. There's something unknown there. Let me try to exit this place at least to the east first. This. I see campfire. Nice one. Safe. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I am going to focus on this. The main quest. Okay guys, I am going to stay here for today. It's because I've been playing this game for almost like 2 hours. That was very long chat with Gaia. As usual, Aloy has so many questions to ask. I'm sure she will going to ask a lot of questions in the future. Yeah, I am going to stay here right now before my computer is out of space. So if you guys enjoy for today's video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.